Magic. As always, we're your hosts. I'm Greg. This is Andrew.
Not right now. This is coming.
Oh, I see. Okay. Excellent. Welcome back to SystemMagic. I'm Greg. This is Andrew. And hey, Andrew, what happened this weekend? You want to tell the viewers?
Wait. Okay. Hold on. I need to just close this to stop being weirdly gray.
Yeah.
But, okay. Yeah, actually, so let me, I think we have to start with a special announcement that's, extremely important and extremely relevant to all the viewers.
Okay, yes.
One of the most relevant to the viewers' announcements that we ever had.
Why, are you ready? I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if they're ready.
Okay. Yeah, so
it's coming anyway, though.
So to all the viewers out there, what you should know is, it's in fact, friend of the stream, my mom's birthday.
Oh my god, it's AJE8 Mom birthday?
Yeah, so...
Everybody wish happy birthday to friend of the stream, AJE8 Mom!
Yeah, so this is really... Yes, this is a stream actually celebrating that. Everything else actually is kind of a head fake.
Wow.
It's more of a bait. But what you should keep in mind is this actually stream is celebrating my mom's birthday.
If you don't wish Andrew's mom happy birthday in the YouTube comments below, you're not a true SystemMagic fan.
Yeah, so, we're just going to start the stream by wishing my mom happy birthday.
Woohoo!
But anyways...
Also, thanks Nicole and Emily R for the subscriptions! Great to have you both back. Today's candle is this lovely Gardenia Lotus Soy candle. It's from Target's Opal House collection, which I don't think exists anymore. But it's in honor of Lotus Field, a card in our deck.
That makes sense.
Gardenia Lotus.
Yeah, but okay. So, the other far less important event that occurred this weekend...
Much less important.
...was that, I may have gone 11-5 at the PT, had the second best constructed record of anyone at the tournament, and, also maybe have accidentally broke Modern by playing mostly stock Amulet Titan at the tournament.
Nice!
A deck that had overall somehow a 57% win rate, the highest deck of the entire format, played by a non-trivial number of people.
Nice.
So, that was pretty nice. Yeah, see, people kept telling me it was too late to learn Amulet, but it turns out, it was not too late.
It wasn't too late to learn Amulet.
Yeah, so, I thought we'd start, the plan for this stream is, we're going to talk a little about the PT, talk a little about what happened, then we're going to play some matches. Hopefully, people that we know will fight us so that we don't have to deal with the loop concessions in leagues, but if necessary, we'll resort to that. I just want to say that it's severely bad. It's, horribly bad.
Oh yeah, this stream is going on YouTube. If you're a YouTube watcher and you're like, why haven't there been streams in a while? It's my fault. We're back, though.
We're so back.
We're so back.
Speaking of things that are so back, me on the PT, back.
Yeah, so back.
This is the stream, okay. Let's see, what was I going to say? What was I going to... Oh, yeah, so let's talk a little bit about Amulet, shall we?
Yeah, I love talking about Amulet.
The Explorer card is extremely embarrassing. I don't really know why anyone would ever play in their deck. It's like a really horrible card.
Yeah.
I can explain why. Oh, right, I should mention this too. Shameless plug. I have written a post about Amulet that will go up on our Patreon this week.
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
It will include a bunch of tips about playing Amulet at the RC, and it will also include the sideboard mapping we used for the PT, so that you all have, what I was going off of. And, so I thought a lot about some about Amulet Titan. I came with a better name. I did like some about Amulet Titan, but so I've come up with the alternative name, which I really like, Tightening the Easy Way. This is, of course, a reference to Ben Stark's classic article, Drafting the Hard Way, because this is not an article about playing Amulet the hard way. In fact, more or less the entire premise of my article is that most of the difficulty of playing Amulet is fake.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit is real, but a lot of it is fake.
Yeah.
Basically, okay. The commentary on Urza's Cave? No, but it can. I can also tell you it now. I don't think you should play Urza's Cave. Basically, okay, there's this class of lands that I will describe broadly as they're good when lots of other things are going well, and I don't think those lands are good.
I see.
The whole Urza's Cave thing is maybe you'll have 2 amulets in play, and then the Urza's Cave will be plus mana. It's or maybe, you'll be playing against Goryo's, and you'll have time to get the cave and hold up 3 mana to Bogda for multiple turns. It's what is going on in these games that you're playing? As far as I can tell, in actual real games of Magic, Urza's Cave has never been good.
Yeah.
It's only been good in, theoretical what's the play puzzles where it sometimes does some weird and cool stuff. But anyways, yeah.
Also, the stock-ups, that's what makes it CFT's version. You can tell it's CFT's version because there are 2 stock-ups in the deck.
Well, okay, so here's what happened, like, internally at Sanctum. So early in the testing process, like, almost every member of our team played a bunch of Amulet. Because we were all like, well, maybe we're all going to play Amulet. And then over time, we all stopped playing it because basically we kept losing to the Asher card. The Asher card is, like, hideously good against Amulet, by the way. And, like, none of us could beat it, and, like, Yuki Ichikawa won a Mox thing with Neoform, and that match is obviously hideously bad. In fact, here's one fact for you guys. Only one person at the entire Pro Tier was able to beat Neoform with Amulet.
Oh, yeah. Who could that be?
It could have been anyone.
Could have been anyone.
But yes, yeah, see, Urza's Cave actually tells you, what Urza's actually regretting in that flavor text is registering Urza's Cave.
Yeah, it's true.
That, like, he wishes he hadn't registered it. Like, you can see it right there. Anyways, so...
Wow, I just realized, I feel like since it's your mom's birthday, we have to switch to one of your mom's candles.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I think we're gonna switch to an Andrew's mom candle.
Alright. Okay, what is the talking about Amulet? Oh, yeah. So, the Ashok thing. So... Okay, eventually, we tested Neoform, like, a lot internally. We determined that Neoform was aggressively unplayable. And as far as we can tell...
Who could have predicted that?
Yeah, and as far as we could tell, like, we didn't think anyone else would be stupid enough to register it. Now, it turns out we were wrong about that. In fact, there was a Neoform in top 8 somehow, which is very, very shocking, although I think they had a kind of a bad constructed record. But, yeah, basically, like, the Neoform deck is not good, so we weren't scared of it. And then the Asha card... Okay, so the Asha card is very good. Don't get me wrong. There's no secret.
What's the last word in it? Render or something? Dream. Will that come up? Yeah.
Yeah. So the Ashia card is extremely good against us, and we tried a lot of different hate cards against it, and like none of them worked. Like at some point, I was trying a plan where like I would board in like 2 more copies of Odawara and like Ice Tills and try to use the Ice Tills to dig the Odawaras and the Odawaras to bounce it. And then at some point in time, we were trying like Display of Dominance. Anyways, eventually, what we came to is a very weird conclusion, but I do think it's true. And the conclusion is, like, kind of when you're losing to Ashiok, if you just, like, have a card that's text is Destroyer Ashiok, do nothing else, you will lose. Because, like, in the time you're figuring out a plan to deal with the Ashiok, like, other bad stuff will start happening to you.
Yeah.
And probably it will, like, snowball out of control. So it turns out the best answer to Ashiok, counterintuitively, is to cast Stock Up. And then you might be like, well, what do you do after you cast Stock Up? And the answer is, like, you figure something out.
Nice.
Like, the basic plan is, you cast Stock Up, you have a lot of cards, and then, I don't know, you cast some stuff. And this plan sounds very stupid, but it was literally the most effective plan we had. At some point in time, we just played a set. We played against Esper midrange with like 2 Ashton sideboard. All our decks had Ashton sideboard because we thought Amulet was very good.
Yeah.
Actually, if you saw a stream, you would have picked up on this fact because I put 2 Ashtons in every single deck because it's extremely good.
Yeah. Great question about today's candle sponsor. We have this lovely cherry blossom candle from Nika's home, gifted to us by friend of the stream and birthday haver, AJE8 mom.
Yeah. But then eventually we found Stock Up. In fact, actually CFT was like, we have to play card draw on the sideboard.
Yeah.
I remember we tried Escape to the Wilds and Stock Up, but eventually we decided to play Stock Up because you can board it against Belcher when they have Flood Moons and find Dismembers, which is pretty good. But anyways, so yeah, I didn't play Richard Ash Amulet the Pro Tour. This deck is like really broken right now. I want to be clear, like the metagame might shift, things might change. Right now this deck is like obscene.
Yeah.
And the reason it's obscene is basically it has an unlosable Tron matchup. It has a highly favorable Boros matchup. It has a quite favorable Affinity matchup. Those are like 3 of the top 5 decks.
Yeah.
Goryo's is close, Belcher's 45%, although Amulet won more than having special Pro Tour, which I don't really understand. But I stand by the claim that it's 40%. Oh yeah, and also Boros might be dead, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So like the Amulet deck right now has just this obscene spread.
Yeah. Attacking is back to being banned in Modern.
Yeah. And so I don't know, like I really like the Amulet deck right now. It seems really good to me. And so also early in the testing process, I played a lot of Amulet on the idea like I'll decide if I want to play this later.
Yeah.
I'll make a call later, but I want to like have the deck in my range. And when I was playing the deck, I tried all of the different 2-mana sorceries. I tried the Explorers, which Canister likes for some reason. That card's really unplayable. I tried the Greens of these with Dom likes like a 4 GSC 1 Dryad Arbor.
Yeah. And
that one was okay, but I didn't love it. And then I tried Malevolent Rumble and I was like, okay, this card is fucked.
Yeah.
Like, you ever cast Malevolent Rumble? Like, this is a broken card. There's a reason it's an MH3. Like, that's how you know. Like, it's not...
Yeah.
This isn't a card they allow in Pioneer. It's because the card is obscene.
Yeah.
And so, like, okay, Explorer ramps you 1 mana next turn. Malevolent Rumble also ramps you 1 mana next turn, except that instead of getting a random card in your 30-land deck, you get the card you actually want. Like, think about how bad drawing a random card is in Amulet. your deck is mostly lands. Like, you're going to draw a land, okay? And sometimes you might need a card that does anything.
Yeah.
And so, like, you have to play Rumble. You need selection.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, I think it is not close, is my take. I have played all the options for the slot. I played 4 Rumbles. I refused to play less. I bullied everyone on Sanctum playing 4 because I was incredibly not close. And you should know that I barely side them out. There's like one matchup I cut them. You'll see in the mapping. It's Affinity. It's for good reason. Basically, you don't have time for that against it. Affinity's like really fast.
Yeah.
But like, in general, this card is just the GOAT.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And great question, Min, about today's candle sponsor. We have this lovely Nika's Home Cherry Blossom candle gifted to us by friend of the stream, AJE8 Mom, Andrew's mom, whose birthday it is today. If you haven't yet wished Andrew's mom a happy birthday in the YouTube comments below, time's running out. You gotta do it now.
Yeah. And, I guess I don't really know what else I should say about the Amulet deck. I mean, it's just really good, and probably if you're playing an RC, you should consider learning it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the RCs are coming up, which are modern, and unfortunately, the Groundhog saw its shadow, so we have 3 more months of modern on SystemMagic.
Yeah. And so, I don't yet know whether I'm going to make Greg learn Amulet or not. That's really maybe going to be up to Greg.
Yeah.
It's possible that Greg will be off it and we're just going to like stream a bunch of Affinity. I'm not sure.
No, I'm kind of down to play Amulet poorly.
Okay. Well, the secret of Amulet is that it's not that hard.
Well, this is what I told Maria, and I told her that if she has to stream a match of Amulet, if she has to do introduce a match of Amulet, she can say, famous Twitch streamer SystemMagic says Amulet being hard is overhyped.
Well, okay, like, did I lock a deck for Energy Champs yet? I mean...
Andrew could play anything in Energy Champs.
I assume I will play
Hard
Amulet
to
Titan.
imagine
Yeah,
what he's going to play.
I don't know.
Wait, I know the dates were confirmed. Is the format confirmed?
No.
Okay. Because they're probably not going to have Pioneer, right?
My suspicion is that it will be Standard, Modern, and Limited. But we'll see.
That would be amazing.
That's a suspicion. I don't have
because it could be...
But
are they doing Pauper stuff?
Yeah, but they've put a lot of limit on this game. Like, there's another team one with limited one of the seeds.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
we want a limit thing. I'm guessing, though.
God,
this
that's
is speculation.
so good for Yumi and Matt's win rates.
I just want to be clear that I don't know this.
I understand.
Don't you know I'm a constructed specialist now?
Yeah, okay, I forgot.
Wait, I want to figure out
Don't you know I'm a modern specialist, Andrew?
That's true.
Even though I went 0-4 in modern.
Wait, Chad, we have to bring up some other events from the PT first
Yeah.
before we get into this nonsense, which is... Okay, so... At some point during the testing process, I did realize that Esper was bad.
Yeah.
And I did tell Greg and Matt this, but Greg was like, okay, I'm still going to play Esper unless you tell me it's, like, unplayable. Do you think it's unplayable? And I was like, no, it's only a little bad. And then Matt and Greg, who are both excellent Nintendo players who played a lot of Esper, went 0-9 in constructed play. And I was like, mea culpa, it was unplayable. That's on me. That's on me.
Whoa, if you delete me and Matt, Esper had a good win rate at the Pro Tour.
Yes, this is literally
top
true.
Aided. Our deck top aided and yours didn't.
No,
okay?
no, it did.
Oh, it did? It just lost?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, top 8, don't worry.
Okay. My deck won its first round in the top 8.
Yeah, I would describe that as not being your deck,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest. But, yeah,
Yeah, I will also be posting my top 8, my Esper deck list and sideboarding guide into the Patreon at the end of the week in case you want the sideboarding guide. But I also would not suggest that you play it.
Yeah, Greg will give you a nice list and then tell you not to play it. It's a real 1-2 punch, you know?
Yeah.
But
I don't know, maybe you want to play it. Maybe you're like me and you love playing bad modern decks because they involve attacking with creatures.
Yeah. I like that the PDA said that none of the decks that attack the creatures were good. It wasn't just like one of them is like, no, the best creature to attack with according to the PDA is Hydroelectric Specimen. Anyways,
well, Kappa Cannoneer.
Well, okay, yeah, Kappa Cannoneer is the answer, yeah.
Blastoise.
But yes. Yeah, man, I don't really know what else I should say about the deck. I mean, I guess I'll have more to say in my article, but yeah, thanks. Oh, wait, I should maybe say one more thing, which is like, okay, this I will just state now so people like know what's going on.
Yeah.
Chat, I suspect that for Pro Tour Richmond there will be a Team SystemMagic. Just letting you guys know now, it's pretty likely that it will exist. Is Prowess unplayable? Yes. Sorry. There was a member of our team who's basically a prowess specialist and spent a lot of time working on it. This is actually the Dutch young gun Dragonfly. And Dragonfly's take was, prowess is really bad. Like, at some point, we had a meeting about Modern, and I asked the question, like, hey, like, people did a fair amount of work on this deck. Do we think it's worth investing more time in? And I asked them this, and they said, no.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, I guess we'll abandon it then. So,
Okay, Bits, great question. We think Goryo's is bad. We thought Goryo's was bad before the Pro Tour.
Well, like, clearly it must be a little good.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely...
I still wouldn't play it, is I guess how I feel.
But it didn't have that good of a tournament, right?
Well, right. Okay, so let me make the case against Goryo's to the chat from here. So the Goryo's deck at the Pro Tour had a 52% win rate.
Yeah.
Okay, 52 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay? Here's what you have to understand. What if I told you a deck had a 52% win rate, and every member of Team Handshake and every member of Team Channel Fireball registered it? What would that cause you to believe about its win rate? I believe that the average win rate for CFB and Handshake playing a deck is way above 52%.
Yeah.
And I'm exaggerating slightly. I think a few people from Handshake broke off, a few people from CFB broke off. That's all true. But like, so many insanely goated players played this deck. For you to think this deck is good, the bar is higher than 52%.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the deck is horrible. I honestly think I thought that I was a little too low on the deck. But, like, I believe that this deck is not great. I think it's fine. I think it's exactly fine.
Also,
yeah, I mean, it is true that Genki played it, and as we all know, Genki's the worst member of Handshake, and Genki top 8'd with it, so that is an argument in favor of that being great. But I mean, you know, I don't want to make that argument too clearly. Also, I hear the updated Team Handshake power rankings are coming out later this week.
Nice.
So
yeah, congrats.
Please check out Genki's Twitter for that information.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I still kind of think Esper, Blink, and Goryo's are kind of comparable. I mean, they do play like 75% of the same cards. And I don't know, sometimes you just like draw half of your combo and it doesn't do anything. I don't know, I beat up on people playing Goryo's in testing and then lost to it twice at the PT, but you know, only kind of.
Yes, Alan did describe Goryo's as peaceful, which we all know is Alan Wu code for bad.
Yeah.
Any Zoo haters? Yes.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Oh god. Okay, wait. Here's a true PT story I'll just really quickly tell you guys.
Yeah.
At the PT, I was playing at Zoo in round 1. And going into game 3, I have a hand capable of making turn 2 Titan. But I look at the board, and my opponent just passed with blue up, and my land to make turn 2 Titan involves Summoner's Pact for Grazer as a ritual, because I have 2 amulets. And I realized that if I do this and my opponent has Consign, I'll just lose. And so I think for a while, and I'm like, well, I don't really have that strong evidence they have Consign. They're only 4 1-drops. But also, they're playing Zoo. How could I possibly lose if I just play a normal game? So I just ship the turn twice and then make Titan without having to do the Grazer thing and comically win. Also, when I send a Titan, they instantly consign it and I felt like a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Also, man, Andrew lost a round to Boros, and I watched part of the round, and for some reason, because I saw Ragavan early, and, like, something in my head made me think it was Zoo, and I was like, oh, nice, Andrew's last round is against Zoo, that's, like, an easy win, and then Andrew told me he lost, and I was like, wow, that's really embarrassing that you lost to Zoo. And then it wasn't Zoo.
Yeah, I was offended. I was offended by the implication.
I told, like, MSG was like, how's Andrew's last round? And I was like, well, it looks like he's paired against Zoo, so I assume he's going to win easily.
Yeah, I was playing Boros, and I did, so, okay. Something we learned in testing, I really do think this is true, is that in game 1, Boros' win rate against Amulet is roughly Amulet's fail rate.
Yeah.
That is to say, in game 1, Boros cannot win, but sometimes the Amulet deck fails to do anything.
Yeah.
And in game 1 of my match against Boros, my deck failed to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, I kept a hand that had, like, some risks. Like, my hand was fast, but it had no payoffs. It took me a really, really long time to draw a payoff. By the time I had lots of other horrible things that happened to me, and I was unable to win.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I keep the hand again. I think the matchup's great.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, post-board, Boros board gets a lot better. They have a lot of good sideboard cards in the matchup. It's, I think, pretty close post-board, and I did not succeed at winning both of the 2 post-board games.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That is what happens. Yes, I do agree that the Zoo deck is sort of like Boros with worse mana and exchange worse cards. But yes, I do agree that it's true that the main advantage of Goryo's relative Esper Blink is its ability to gain 7 life.
Yes.
Gaining 7 is nice. But Yes, you could just play a very peaceful and extremely legal mana base in another archetype. Such as, may I recommend Amulet Titan or Affinity? Might be some decks I might recommend.
Okay, this is not a peaceful mana base.
Well, it's a little peaceful.
I played Tron in the PTQ. That's a peaceful mana base.
It's mono green. It's so peaceful. You can almost cast all of your spells. Don't ask too many questions about Pyroclasm. But
can I ask some other questions about Pyroclasm?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why this art?
Well, that's not the one I played at the Pro Tour, don't worry.
Were yours whiteboarded at the Pro Tour?
Oh, they sure were.
Okay.
I wanted my Borders opponents to be offended by my white borders as they could not possibly win.
Nice. Also, did you know one nice argument for Darvel, whose web protects, is that he lives through Pyroclasm?
That is a good argument for Darvel, whose web protects. You can also bounce a different creature that dies to Pyroclasm.
You can attack with Primeval Titan, get your lands, and web your Darvel, and then you can replay Primeval Titan post-combat. That's so many lands, Andrew.
Yeah, no.
You gotta lock in the Darvel.
Oh yeah, well, okay. The thing is, wait. I gotta explain this bit. There were a lot of bits this Pro Tour, so I won't be able to explain them all.
Yeah.
But I will explain this one. So, our strategy against the strategy we eventually settled on against the Belcher deck. I'll just show you guys in the kind of sideboard mapping here. The strategy is this. It's board in roughly your entire sideboard. And then what you're trying to achieve in the postboard games against Belcher is you're trying to show them your large collection. You're trying to be like, my collection is so large, and they're like, well, I can't beat a collection that large.
Yeah.
Basically, if you ever control two collectors at once, it's kind of checkmate.
Yeah.
Is how I would characterize the matchup. And so our strategy involves having a lot of ways to find them, like 3 GSCs and 2 stock-ups, and lots of members that kill their Flood Moons, and then just winning a long, weird control game. And so, okay, at some point we were going to play even more than 2 collectors because that was our entire plan in the matchup. Some people has the pitting in the sideboard. I played a lot with it. I'm pretty sure the Nil's just bad.
Yeah.
Because the games last forever, and you can only know one of Belcher or Tameo, and they'll just use the other one.
Yeah, Tameshi.
They
actually play Tameo now. You can't call Tameshi Tameo.
Sorry. Tameo. So basically, you need to just you sorry. So basically, you just want more oofs. You just always want more oofs.
Yeah.
So before the tournament, we were worried that everyone on Sanctum was going to register 3+ oofs. I ordered a bunch of extra oofs. I bought out our local store of oofs.
That's true. I had to go pick up an order that was apparently just Pyroclasms and oofs.
Yeah, that's correct. So I had a very large collection of oofs.
Yeah.
And after the tournament ended, one of the people who had borrowed the oofs from me was Ryan, and he was like, "Do you want these oofs back?" And I was like, "No, I have a large enough collection of oofs. You can keep those oofs. I'll just keep the 6 black border oofs I now have for some reason."
And thanks for the subscription, Matt. Great to have you back.
Anyway, this is the story of how Boltface now has my whiteboard collector oofs. But yeah.
Also, wait, so the question about NWeb, okay, so famously I did not do very well at the PT, so I had a lot of time to kill, and they like giving the PT players free packs to play Magic with, and as a result, I played a lot of Pai Gao, classic pack war format when you have packs to burn, and of course the newest set was Spider-Man, so I played a ton of Spider-Man Pai Gao, so now I know what all the Spider-Man cards do because I played them all in Pai Gao, which is nice.
That is nice.
So, and this is actually, before the stream, I was looking through the cards for the first time on Into the Omen Paths since I knew what they did, and it's very funny, now that I know what all the cards do, to re-look through them as Into the Omen Path cards.
Wait, quick point, Zach, that comment is racist against moonfolk. Anyways, what you're saying is all moonfolk look the same to you, Zach.
No, you're the one who can't tell the moonfolk apart, Andrew.
I guess that's true. Anyways.
But yeah, I do think we might do an Into the Omen Paths draft now that I know what all the... Don't worry, I don't know what's good in draft. I only know what's good in Pai Gao. There are a lot of infinites, which is yeah. Also, yeah, okay, wait. Here's a nice fact for you, chat. My draft deck was insanely good. It was one of the best draft decks I've drafted in the format. I didn't lose in draft. My draft deck featured an unhinged number of jellyfish. It had so many jellyfish in it.
It really did.
It was brutal. It had 2 of the things cost 2 less jellyfish, 2 of the Ophidian jellyfish, 2 of the 1 mana jellyfish. It was just... It was so many jellyfish. So I think I'm over my jellyfish. Oh, it had 3 of the 2-drop jellyfish.
Oh yeah.
There were a lot of jellyfish in my PT draft.
Greg's deck was like
it was jellyfish
obscene.
tribal, yeah.
Also, I think he was both very unlucky and somewhat unskillful to not 3-0 his draft.
Those are both true, yes.
Because keep in mind, Greg 2-0-1'd his draft and then lost every round constructed, as we know that 0-9 C. And so, you know, the one likely should have been a win, but it is what it is.
Yes, it definitely should have been a win. I definitely messed it up and should have won.
Slacks was too wily for Greg to overcome.
It's true. Did you know at the last PT, I famously 5-0'd constructed in day 1 and then 0-5'd constructed in day 2. So at the PT, I'm currently on a 9-game constructed losing streak.
Wow. That's nice. Anyways.
Oh yeah, don't worry. The jellyfish I had weren't criminals.
Meanwhile...
Yeah, 9 match constructed.
You keep in mind that, meanwhile, on the other hand, I'm now a constructed specialist, which is very weird.
Yeah.
Like, I realized that I'd gone 8-2 at the PT and 3-3 in draft, and I was like, 3-3 is not a good limited record, and I'm better at limited. But nonetheless...
yeah, I am not back. I am currently unqualified for Pro Tour Richmond, and I am fine with that.
Greg will be so back in a few months.
Yeah.
Just wait.
I need to take... There are a couple PTs that I played that Andrew didn't get to play, so I feel like it's only fair to give Andrew a PT or 2 without me.
Well, besides, when we top 4 the team limited event, then you'll be back on that.
There we go. Yeah. That'll
so, I mean, we don't have that long to wait, really.
Yeah. That is alarming.
Wow, Dom, that is alarming.
Well, see, here's the thing, Mac. I really want to go to... Okay, I can't go to RC Houston. I have a conflict. I really want... And I only have one RC invite anyway. I want to go to Vegas, because Vegas is fun.
Well, notably, Nathan's qualified climb, so that's going to be a tough stat for you.
Yeah.
But... Oh, you could win NRG champs. That actually is true.
Wow, yeah, that's a good
That's even
Does
true.
that queue for Richmond?
Yes.
Huh.
It queues for PT1 next year, which is Richmond.
Yeah.
So... Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, the Team Limited GP would be a nice way to get back on the Pro Tour. Oh, yeah, speaking of Team Limited, I have no details, but I'll give more details later. There's an event happening in Minneapolis in, March. Do you know more details?
It's called the Shoebox thing?
It's called the Shoebox thing. Yeah. And the main event is a big Team Limited tournament. You should Google it, right now, and you should come. It sounds like it's going to be super duper fun and, a really well-run Magic event, and it's going to be in Minneapolis, which is the best city.
Yeah, we will be at this event.
Yes. Notably, I have been bullied into...
Yeah, notably after my poor performance at the last Team Limited event, Greg and Matt have refused to team with me for this one. Is what you should understand. So keep in mind that this event has a Team Limited portion, and I won't be teaming with Greg and Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a joke.
Well, what's the joke? That we're not playing together?
Well, that part's true, but it is also a joke.
Yeah, I mean, it is true that I'm on a team.
Yeah, it's this. Everything else we said is true.
No, this is just a real event that's happening in March. It's called Shoebox. Nicole just put a link in the chat. You should check it out. It's going to be a really, really fun... There's also a bunch of, cube stuff, right?
There's some other nonsense. I imagine I'll just show up, play the Team Limited event, and leave, but...
Yeah.
I will be very happy with the exchange. Team Limited is just the GOAT. I'll do anything but Team Limited.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess it is in St. Paul, not Minneapolis, but I don't know. They're right next to each other.
Anyway,
I think it's time to battle.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. So, yes. So we're going to fight some people who are friends of the stream. There isn't a very detailed plan for this, but I'm hoping they'll play any good deck against us, and we'll show off some of the gameplay.
Nice.
Yeah. Derek, do you want to fight now? I'm good to fight now. We had to get through all that nonsense.
Yeah.
I don't really know how many will play. I would say plans are pretty vague, but oh yeah, let me just okay. Well, I mean, I'm not really planning to do the loops, but yeah. And yeah. Okay. Also, you may just communicate what you're playing, but I guess you could also not, and we'll just live in ignorance.
Wow. Yeah, it would be very funny if we named our team Team System and you named your team Team Magic, or the other way around.
Okay, I would like to state this hand makes me really wish I knew what was being played on the other side. Although, I guess it's sort of horrible. Maybe I don't care. So, the problem with this hand... What does that mean?
I didn't know you could make emotes on Magic Online.
You can.
Nice. Ginky Gorios.
Okay. So it's Gorios played by the worst Magic. Okay, well, see, that does make this hand a bit better. I'm trying to decide if I think it's too bad. I guess let's say what this is. This is the sort of hand you want to keep against Gorios. Because, like, there are Thoughtseize deck. They're really good at interacting with you.
Oh, sure.
You want a lot of, like, resources and threats.
Yeah.
And this hand, the problem with this hand is a couple fold. The first problem is it doesn't have any amulets. Although, here's the math, and this is a nice math fact for you. So in this deck, Rumble is about 50% to hit one of the amulets, counting Spelling amulet.
Okay, yeah.
And it's over 50% to hit a bounce land.
Nice.
If you count Lotus Field, which I do.
Yeah. Hey, Turnpike Bear, thanks for the subscription!
So, we could keep this on the logic that this is amulet and this is Titan. See, like, I'm worried this hand is close to a keep, but our lanes are just too horrible. They're really horrible.
Yeah.
We have no bounce land, so we have no double land at all. No like Crumbling Vestige either against Titan on turn 4 if we hit an amulet.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, we have 2 Boseijus. So our hand is virtually mold to 6. The Boseiju just stone nothing in this matchup. I think this is too bad, but it's on the border.
Okay,
So
I think I like Mulligan.
Okay.
Given your analysis.
Okay, well, this hand's way better. So
Yeah.
we're very smart and also handsome. Yeah, I guess. So Vestuva can just be a bounce land.
Yeah.
And it can maybe also be other things. So I guess I'll tuck a bounce land. I don't know.
Okay, I like that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I do like making a lot of sense. And I guess in game 1, yeah, probably some Ghost Streamer's better. Okay. I do hate Mulligan's Thoughtseize decks, though. It's a huge beat.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the plan for the Gorios matchup. I'll explain to you guys while we're here on stream together. Don't respect them. Like, you gotta have no respect and no fear. Okay, so
What if I'm the type of Magic player who always has fear of my opponents?
you gotta get over it for the Gorios matchup.
Nice.
So like, don't assume they're gonna reanimate a creature on a reasonable time frame, and if they make one, also don't assume that you're dead.
Yeah.
That's how I would describe it. And basically keep in mind that kind of the only forcing move they have is playing Frog. So unless Frog is physically in play, you're in no rush. You're chilling.
Yeah.
Everything's good. Like that's how you should see this matchup. And so like if Derek doesn't play a Frog on turn 2, I'm not going to take things too quick.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take time, set things up, like arrange a good turn. Yeah, your pitch chillin' is indeed what Table would say.
Yeah.
By the way, RIP to a real one. Table finishing 9-7. It was a real beat for, I guess you might describe it as the vernacular of the Pro Tour.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's unclear if it was bad for the Pro Tour in an objective sense, but the vernacular really suffered. So yeah. Speaking of which, look forward to Table's upcoming treatise on the difference between piss as an adjective and piss as a verb. So anyways, okay. I'm gonna play Spelunking now.
I like that.
Oh, I guess I should probably play enough Handware Battlements, actually. It's because there are niche scenarios where it might be important that's in play instead of not in play.
Okay.
Although I guess I'm about to put it back in my hand assuming this resolves, but this could get forced. Okay. Copy this. Yes. And I guess we probably just rumble here? Wait, let's think a little bit. We could play Aftermath the Analyst. I guess it doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Was Toothy a good Kith Houts? Yeah, I actually really like the Toothy. Unironically. Okay. Wait, I don't know. Vinos, I don't know who you are, so I don't know, like, I don't really know how I should respond to that. But, like, what I would say is that, Toothy is, like, I guess I would describe Toothy as, it's unclear how functional a person he is, but he was a pretty good teammate.
Wow, brutal. I think Andrew means that as a compliment, to be clear.
What? Of course that's a compliment. What kind of question is that?
I guess anyone who would spend a whole week at a testing house isn't that functional of a person.
Well, I don't know, like, the only pizza rolls and cereal thing is, like, it's really something else. I wasn't ready for the only pizza rolls and cereal diet. It was aggressive.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, I will... Okay, wait, so... I want to be clear. It is true that I gave members of the team personalized feedback, but I want to be clear that feedback is private and just for them, and I will not be giving it out on the street. But it is true that, okay, I actually always do this. If you team with me for tournament, I actually will always write you feedback. It's like a service that I do. Like, I optionally give feedback to anyone who asks.
Andrew, I didn't request feedback privately, but can I have it publicly?
Greg, you should probably play some matches with decks that are playable. That would probably increase your chances of doing well at the tournament. Uh-oh, this is a bit bad.
But normally I don't play any matches. Do you think it was worse that I played matches with a deck that was unplayable? Should I go back to playing no matches?
Yeah, that's a hard question. I guess I don't have an incredibly good answer. Okay, so is he going to discard 2 cards in response? He probably, like, should, I think, and just, like, put us on a really fast clock. Like, I think if I were Derek here, I might go... Well, I guess you discard 3. It might depend on his hand. Okay, this I would describe as a bad situation for Titan.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to have much time to fuck around, and our deck really thrives on time to fuck around.
Wow, you've never been as confused as you are right now. I feel like we're not that off the rails.
Yeah, this is practically
kind of
on the
rails right now.
Yeah.
We're like, playing a normal Magic and vibes are good.
Yeah. Oh, Jennifer Rose was summoned by Dom's use the term girly pop.
Yeah.
Which I believe Jennifer Rose has a patent pending on. And actually, Dom, I think you might owe her royalties.
Yeah.
So anyways, keep that in mind.
I know I didn't bring this up, but I am a big fan of the phrase girly pop.
Wow, I did not know that.
No, it's because of this random TikTok series I followed for a while about which Pokemon are girly pop. It was a banger TikTok series.
Okay, would you mind, can you summarize it for me? Like, what's the gist?
Okay, it's like a lot of ones you would expect. Like, like Gardevoir is girly pop,
Well, that seems straightforward.
Yeah, but there are also some, like, random ones, Like, I don't know. A lot of things that you wouldn't expect could just randomly be girly pop. Like, I don't know, like, Stack Attack is probably girly pop.
What? Sorry, you lost me at Stack Attack is probably girly pop. Anyways,
What's wrong with Stack Attack?
Okay, so wait, we need to think a little bit about our situation.
Jennifer Rose, I need to know if the Pokemon Stack Attack is girly pop. Please Google it if you don't know what Stack Attack looks like. Thank you.
We have a lot of interesting options here. I'm not sure if they're good.
Also, please let us know in the YouTube comments below which Ultra Beast is the most girly pop. Thank you.
Okay, I guess... See, okay, let's think this through. So, we could cast Primeval Titan for 2 Lotus Fields, sack some lands, as one does. Then we could Aftermath Analyst back all the lands, right? And then we could Summoner's Pack for another Titan. I think that's infinite. I think this is checkmate. Am I missing something?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you for your service.
Well, don't ask me. I don't think Blacephalon is girly pop, okay?
I guess I have to worry a little bit about whether we're delirious, but I think we probably are. We'll have land, sorcery, instant creature. Yeah, we're delirious.
How's creature getting there?
Well, Aftermath is itself in the graveyard when you're looping, so it always counts. So I think we just do this. It seems like it works.
Okay, Dom says this is good. Do you have to play the battlements, or do you want to activate?
I can play it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can do whatever I want, but it's fine to play it. Now, I guess one thing that could happen to us is our Summoner's Pack could get countered, but I sort of feel like if that happens, we'll have a lot of other good stuff going on. So I guess I would describe myself as not that concerned. Is there a main deck subtlety? I don't think there's a main deck subtlety. Ginky, did you play a main deck subtlety? Sound off in the comments below.
Pheromosa is definitely girly pop. That's I forgot Pheromosa existed.
You can also pack an early stage 2 resolves. Oh yeah, I guess I can do that. But, I didn't. So, I guess, should I pack now? Maybe you should pack now. Mind if I switch lands, I sack.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be a classic pact now. This is the appropriate time. Don't ask too many questions.
This Pokemon is almost girly pop. Okay. Grimmsnarl is definitely girly pop.
Okay, so we now know our Summoners Pact is not resolving.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's what affected the lens I got on my Titan, but, whatever, we didn't do that. So, this stream is being optimally played. It'll be fine, I think. Do I want to still sack both Lotus Fields? Probably I do. It'll be fine.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Yeah. And I'm just gonna sack, and then I can rumble afterwards and try to hit some biz.
Okay. Gender unknown has really girly pop vibes. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yes, I know that I can make enough mana. Oh, I can Otawar my own Titan. Oh, that's true. I mean, that plays in a Solitude, so it has a few flaws, but it'll probably work out well. Have I played a land yet? Yes, I have. Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to play this now.
Okay.
Andrew is not being very girly pop right now? Well, I don't even think I need to know the Woodland. I think it'll be fine, if I'm being honest. I think I might just be winning, actually. Okay. So Echoing Deeps can copy, I don't even know, really. I don't even necessarily want a third Lotus Field right now, although I could make one. Let's just make, like, a Crumbling Message. I don't know, man. It'll be fine. I guess I can make a third Lotus. I guess if the Otawar works, I just win, right? That's just true. But I'm going to try to... Wait. I think what I might want to do is try to haste the Titan and see if that works.
That makes sense.
Like, okay, what if I... Yeah,
but
like...
How are you making... Oh, right, Lotus Field.
Also, I have 2 Vestiges, if that helps. So we can copy the Surveillant.
Sure.
That's even correct. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, all these are untapped. Yeah, I'll choose Beseiju to keep. Thank you.
I would have kept the other Beseiju.
Like, I think we're gonna win this game. There's a lot of events that will happen between now and us winning, but like, I would imagine how this goes is that they're dead. Yes, my plan is indeed to haste Titan Otawar if they Solitude. So I think that Derek is just cooked, which means Genki is just cooked spiritually.
Nice.
Okay, nice. so yeah, I'll let the Solitude resolve. I'll let it target, and then we'll just we'll be bringing the Titan home to nest, as it were.
Yeah. So what if he had done this in response to the Analyst ability?
Okay. So this is now checkmate, I'm pretty sure. Sure, that can be banned, whatever. None of this really matters anymore. This, by the way, is the point in the game where normally I announce I stop tracking the colors of mana because it's too arduous.
Yeah.
Is what you should know this stage is, chat. Okay. So, yeah, I think this is just checkmate. We can do some detailed math, but I'm pretty sure this is just mate. Yes. So, I can find 4 or 5. The woodland goes to 6. I can find just woodland bounce land is I think enough, right?
I like normally when Andrew asks, "Is this enough?" Like, right? I can be like, yeah or no or something. Here, I just don't know yet. Okay, I do have to say this because I haven't said it publicly yet, but it's important. Do not mistake diverse metagame for healthy format.
What, you didn't think that was fun? I kind of thought it was fun. Yes, Loomer is definitely worse than Analyst, but I want to be clear, and I'll talk about this in my Patreon post. I am very interested in playing greater than 1 Aftermath Analyst. I thought about this a lot in testing. I was very close to doing the Pro Tour. I didn't quite pull the trigger, but like, if I play this like an RC, which I may or may not do because I might not go to any RCs, but I might do this. That's something I'm pretty seriously thinking about.
Oh yeah, making escape shift and Analyst?
Yes. I don't want like a million of these, but I think it's very good. So, Okay, here's the basic sideboard plan. This is the best card in the matchup. You may have already known this. Scapeshift comes out in all matchups. If you're ever thinking, how do I sideboard with Amulet? It's actually very easy. There's a one-step solution. You take your Scapeshift and you put them on the sideboard.
Yeah.
I can explain why this is true, but for now, it is just understand that it is true. Right. And then, okay, this part's a little weird, but our team decided that the correct number of Grazers to have in this deck was 2. Now, normally we're into 1 because you might want to tutor for it, but against specifically Goryo's, it's kind of nice to block Frog.
Yeah.
But, like, you kind of never want to draw a Grazer in a game where they don't draw Frog, so we decided on 2. It's highly mathematically sound. Many numbers were ran. Don't cut any of your Urza Sagas. I understand they have Wrath of Skies and some bullshit. You gotta leave them anyway, it doesn't matter. Do you mean that I think you spelled that wrong, Ryan. It's M-I-N-H.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
did you know the slogan? I don't know if Min's left. I've been meaning to tell him this. The slogan for the Minnesota Lottery is "I'm in," but it's MN, like the abbreviation for Minnesota. So it just says "I'm in," and I've seen it a few times, and I always think of Min.
Well, okay. Are you playing Star City? So glad you asked. The answer is I'm not playing because I'm not sure I'm playing any of the RCs because I have no reason to. Greg is waiting until the second RC to win.
Yeah, I can't go to the Houston one. And Andrew also, we both have conflicts with the Houston one.
Yeah, well, okay, my conflict actually, it turns out, has a few problems, but we'll get to that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, also, I've been asked to say something mean about the modern format.
Go ahead.
Modern sucks.
Well, okay, do you want me to, like, provide a more detailed explanation, or no?
Well, it's just... I don't know. I don't find the games enjoyable at all. I don't feel... I find they spark no joy.
Yes.
I don't know. Playing Standard sparks a little bit of joy. It feels like magic. It's fun. I don't know. Modern is... It's awful. I just don't get...
No. I mean, I think
anything that appeals... Like, I don't... And I feel like even people who used to like Modern don't like it anymore, right? Like, I feel like there's this aesthetic that, like, Modern's a really popular format, but, like, who likes Modern anymore? Like, I don't know, I feel like people like casual Modern, right? Like, people enjoy playing Modern at, like, F&M with, like, not perfectly finely tuned decks, and, like, that's fine. But, okay, Dom likes Modern, whatever.
You know, I actually think your criticism is pretty valid, Greg, which is, like, okay, this is bad, by the way, although it's kind of nice that it's... I wonder... Derek should have waited to do this. Anyways, okay, it's fine. Like, Derek could have EOT'd this with the idea that you can then ephemerate, because now it can't be ephemerated, but...
Well, you couldn't EOT it because it's turn 2. Oh, EOT, I see.
Yeah, wait.
Oh, yeah.
But okay, what I was going to say is, yes, I think a good question that one might want to ask with the Modern format is, like, what percentage of Modern games are good? Like, I think this is actually just kind of a silver bullet criticism. Like, I'm worried the answer is, like, a pretty hideously small portion.
Okay.
Oh. Crap. Yeah.
Derek said, can we pretend I used the Sonitude in response to Analyst Sack? Which we didn't see until just now.
Okay, well, you know, that was suboptimal then, but it is what it is, I guess.
I don't really enjoy the VV meta Standard, but I do feel like I when I say it sparks joy, it doesn't spark like a lot of joy, but like.
Okay, so sorry, it's Consign Delta Solitude Wrath. So these are the cards, and none of those are discarded. So yeah, okay, cool, great. So I guess I'm gonna play a bounce and discard a hand size here, which is a little suboptimal. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But I guess I can't make green man otherwise. It seems like I maybe just should do it.
Okay.
If I had another untapped lane, I would certainly GSZ, but I don't. So, well, yes. I mean, what I'd say about the Standard situation is Standard is hideously not diverse, but I'm not sure the games are bad, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, you know...
They're a little bad.
They're a little bad. I think you don't need Rumble here.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Otherwise, we just go to lane. Maybe I just don't need Vesuva. Wait, let's just discard Vesuva.
Okay.
We have 2 bounce lands. We have lane drops for days.
Yeah, okay.
Well, okay. Limited is obviously goated.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I did say at some point, like, there hasn't been a bad limited format in like 5 years. And as a follow to that, like, at least half the constructed formats the last 5 years have been bad.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but like at least half. Like I did think the Convoke format was really, really good.
Yeah.
And like
even the bad, like, okay, I hated LCI. I think it's the worst limited format we've had in years, but like, I don't know, playing LCI was kind of fun. I didn't mind it that much.
But just like, I think playing VV Cauldron is extremely joyful.
Yeah.
Like, you make a lot of decisions, the games are really interesting. Okay, this is extremely bad now. Now we're probably dead.
Yeah.
I want to be clear that I have certainly beaten Atraxa triggers. Beating 2 by turn 3 is going to be a bit much.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine we're just cooked now. I'm not going to literally concede, but this is not what the game looks like when you win. Flood History on Force Negation, Grizzlebrand, Thoughtseize. Okay. Also, this part of it is really annoying, too. Oh, the consign was used to do that. I see. That makes a lot of sense. And the Blue Delta was played. Okay. So our opponent's hand are these cards +3, +2. Well, yes. Okay. A valid, nice thing to say about Modern is that, like, a lot of different stuff happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wrath of the Skies is card? Yeah, that's a good sign for us. Okay. Well, I guess I'll cast Spelunking. Hard to say how this could go wrong.
How could it go right?
Well, it could resolve.
What's your plan to not die from this Atraxa attack?
Yeah, it wasn't I didn't really have much of one. Anyway, our deck is perfect. Submit.
Nice.
Well, it's just all about gameplay.
The games just aren't interesting. I don't know. Like, nothing interesting happens. Like,
well, I think like a fair number of games end on turn 1.
Yes,
but
I think I remember thinking, like, I wonder, and maybe this is true of standard or even limited, but I just like wonder how many times, like, once people have kept, if you just showed your hands and each player flipped up the top 3 cards of their library, you could just end the game. You just be like, well, that was fun. You win. Scoop up.
It's definitely not never. I mean, and a part of it is too, like, the hate cards are pretty aggressive, and they're often, like, come down very early now. For example, like, okay, this card comes into many matchups. In this matchup, it's not, like, that oppressive a card.
Yeah.
But, like, you board this card against, like, Affinity.
Yeah.
And then it just, like, in your opening hand on the play out of any deck, they really struggle to win.
Yeah.
That's pretty unpleasant. Like your opponent just has hate card on turn 1, and you can't beat it is, like, not the greatest. But anyway, as I was saying before, Mod is the most skill-intensive format by far, and whoever goes 8-2 in the format is probably the greatest player in the world. Yeah. And also, I've heard from many reliable sources, extremely handsome.
Yeah, and anyone who goes 0-4 must be terrible, and is probably doomed to never play on the PT again.
Yeah, and certainly won't be on the PT in like a few weeks at Energy Champs. Anyways,
it's a few months.
Few months. You're right. This hand is good. Wow. We should keep. Okay, so now we're going to discuss the principles of Vexing Bauble in this matchup. So basically, what you should know is you like ideally want to like have Bauble come in off Saga on a turn where you do a bunch of stuff. Oh, glad you've joined us, H-Fang.
Nice. Calling it Bible study is great.
So, this might be a hand where I want to bounce my Saga, and the reason is that I am worried about how vulnerable our hand is to Wrathless guys.
Yeah, okay.
And I want to mitigate that by picking up my Saga.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not uninterested in just, like, slamming 6 next turn. And the point is, like, I don't know. They don't have a lot of answers to it that aren't Solitude or Prismatic Ending, and neither of those is possible next turn in, like, a favorable way for them. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're not going to have that often. So.
Yeah.
This also implies, to some extent, that Dirk probably doesn't have Wrath.
Yeah.
It's not, like, a hard guarantee, but it is likely. Ooh, that's another banger. I mean, we do need, like, a Titan at some point, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, so I'm just going to play this, I think. And I guess I'll just, like, rumble off the bounce land, probably.
I like rumbling.
And I'm just going to bounce my Saga. It's fine. It'll be here for later. Yeah, I will also say, here's another... I'm sorry. Let's take... This is a hard choice. Do we ever want a Spelunking here? I guess I don't know what it's like for. It's for like what this thing happens to our amulet, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of. But the thing is, I'm kind of afraid of that. I think I want to take Spelunking.
Okay.
And then let's just pass.
Yep.
I was going to say something else. What was I going to say?
Oh no, Dom suggested a different line.
Interesting. Well, you definitely might be right, Dom. I mean, you probably are statistically. But... Okay, I'm pretty interested in playing Vexing Bubble 6 now, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
And I'm just going to do it off Saga, I guess. Although, that's that's really dangerous they have Wrath, but... I don't think they have the Wrath. But
yeah.
It's very scary. I want to wait a turn, I think.
Okay.
Because it gets a lot better in a turn because then you can cycle the bauble.
Yeah.
Is the point.
Which song from the musical 6 do you plan on singing when we play 6?
Oh, God, I don't remember them that well. I mean, I think Weird 6 is still maybe their best song. My recollection.
I agree. Maybe I'm in a, sorry not sorry mood. What's that song actually called? Don't Lose Your Head?
I think it's Don't Lose Your Head,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I kind of agree with Is the Tim's comment.
I guess I'm not sure that's true, but it might be true. My logic was like, it might indicate that because, like, I don't know, they have a lot of free interaction. Like, if I think doubling it's hard to kill that fast when they have, like, solitudes and forces and stuff. Like, I don't know. They're just, like, considering whether to grow the frog just to grow it. Interesting.
I mean, I do think that is often a hard decision.
Yeah. I agree that it's a hard decision. I don't know. I guess I'm wondering if it means anything.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know what it would mean. So maybe it means nothing.
I don't know. We, have 2 lands in hand, and I don't know, we're probably going to draw land 4 otherwise, so, maybe we should take the point of damage.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think it means.
Scipio?
Classic rats misbehaving.
Okay, 1 second. Take the wheel, you'll be fine. Let me get Scipio.
Oh no, Dom, help! Dom! We won. I gave Dom the wheel and he just won next turn.
Wow, that's impressive. I didn't see the line.
Yeah.
I did, by the way, chat, I want to be clear that at the PT, I did have 1 weird lethal. Maybe 2. It depends on you count. 1.5. But all the rest of my games, I just did the boring lethals. They worked every time, and it was easy. Oh! Okay, that works. Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I don't feel that bad about this exchange on the whole. 3 cards for my 6. It's a bargain at that price.
Well, you were offered the deal of 3 cards for your 6 earlier, which you declined.
I guess that is somewhat the case. But these are specific cards.
I understand.
Okay. Well, I imagine I should cast Spelunking.
Yeah, 3 for 6 sounds like we're losing. Yeah, that's...
I think I'm going to play Urza Saga Spelunking specifically.
Okay.
And leave up the mics in the garden and then reassess, is my plan. This does kind of play into Wrath, but I definitely don't have the luxury of worrying about that at this point.
I don't think that would change Modern that much. The Urza's decks would just all play Urza's Cave. Which I assume is a cave.
It's a cave, don't worry.
Okay.
They thought of that.
Well, I just wasn't sure if the cave card type came out after MH3.
Okay, so the problem is I don't want to put the Lotus Field into play. Because if I put the Lotus Field into play, I'm going to have to sack my lands in an unpleasant way. I maybe want to put Odawara into play and accept that I'm not bouncing something in this particular game. How do you feel about that?
Okay, that seems fine.
And then just pass.
Okay. Hey, Beebolter! Thanks for the subscription!
Well, that's even sort of true. It does have PT top 8.
I unfortunately do think Neoform... Well, there's a technical... Okay, if you click on Redeem a Stock Deck, it should, like, tell you the fine print.
Yeah, well, I think the fine print would maybe allow Neoform at this point.
Yeah.
But...
I love calling it Paleoform because it's not new anymore. That's your best work.
Paleoform is the old deck, not fair Neoform.
Oh, I see. Paleoform is the deck with Nourishing Shoal?
Yes.
I see. Skipio, look at the camera. They want to see you.
Yeah, but he wants to lick my face.
Well.
So we all have desires that don't get, met.
Yeah.
Mostly the non-dog members of the stream, though, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I'm after having 2 weeks of so much Modern misery, I'm being forced to sit here and play Modern. When we could be playing the GOAT format, pick 2 Spider-Man draft into the Omen Path edition.
I've often heard that called the GOAT format. What a good Scipio you are, buddy. Oh, what is this? Okay. Just pass, huh? So now I'm not sure what we should do. I mean, we might want to copy an object.
Okay.
But I'm wondering if the object's supposed to be Vexing Bubble second, then cycle Vexing Bubble. I also could do nothing. Maybe doing nothing is good.
Okay.
So I copy the Vexing Bauble. I guess I could then untap, sack Bauble to draw a card, and make a construct. I mean, that's pretty decent, honestly. I think I maybe want to copy the Bauble.
Okay.
I think it's pretty ranged.
Omen Path, Schmomen Path? Yeah. Well said.
There's also, in a weird way, plays around Consign, which is pretty funny. Wow. Okay. Thanks, deck. Okay, so I guess I'll let the trigger resolve, and then I'm going to cycle the land one, because of after my list. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I'm going to be making any constructs then.
Yeah.
Alright, let's cycle the land one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play another one and then cycle again, I think.
Okay. We're so vexed.
Well, I mean, sort of. One could say that our problem is that, I guess, yeah, you're saying it's us that's being vexed, not the Goryo's deck.
Yeah.
I guess that's rather true. Doesn't it still play one troll? No. I don't think any of the lists from the PT or most kind of serious lists have any trolls at all. It's not really a Gristlebrand deck. It's you find a lot of different things, but
yeah.
Galta is the main one. Yeah. Remind me to at some point discuss my Magic against Neoform on stream because it was hysterical. But anyways, okay, that's the best draw on our deck. I'm gonna play the land, right? Okay. So I'm gonna play Boseiju and then Grazer and Lotus Field.
You can't just use your green mana floating to play Grazer, right? Oh, but you want to sack Boseiju.
I want to sack Boseiju. I mean, you can do that way too, sure.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah.
And then in this particular spot, I'm wondering if I could sack my Otawar and my Sagat. I'm like, I guess maybe second aim will help me in some way. I guess there's some ways it would really help me. Okay, fine. I'll sack these two lands, I guess.
Okay, that makes some sense.
I mean, the only bad part about that is I just don't. I like having mana to stack my Bauble. I guess it'll probably be fine. Okay, I'll float green. Fine.
Okay.
Oh, there just is Force Negation? Well, that's a beat. I definitely do not have the luxury of waiting on that.
Yeah.
The Force Negation means now I think we're losing. Although we're definitely not lost. Okay, B-Bolter. So here's the story. I win the die roll. In game 1, I mull to 5 because I'm looking for an obscenely good hand. My 5 can be described as Grazer, Scapeshift, lands. I peel Amulet of Vigor.
Sounds like a game of Magic the Gathering. Your opening
Wow.
hand has
Thanks, phone.
Grazer, likely go.
Anyways,
Classic iPhone.
that's an Android.
Or Android.
So
Andrew's phone was listening and heard what's happening. Sounds like a game of Magic the Gathering.
So what happens is I mull to that 5.
I want to know. It sounds like it didn't think it was Arboreal Grazer.
Yeah,
It sounded like it thought it was a different Grazer.
I agree, but I don't know which Grazer it thought it was.
Yeah. Wow. Grazer really being a champion there.
I mean, it's sort of always worth a card.
Yeah.
You know, which is it's something. It's not everything. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna float 1 and go find Amulet, I guess. I maybe should Desperation Cycle my Bauble at this point. I'm kind of scared. I don't like how the game's going.
Okay.
And also they have a lot of mana and no cards. Yeah. I think Bauble is out of here.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, that might do something, but it currently does do nothing.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So anyways, I peel him in off the top in my Grazer all landscape shift hand.
Yeah.
And calmly kill my opponent on turn 3 on the play.
Nice.
With the classic line of just force Grazer, put in a land,
Yeah.
play 2 lands, kill them.
Yep.
And so I just comically win game
You
1.
killed them on turn 2 on the play.
No, turn 3.
Okay.
You need 4 lands.
Oh, sure.
But they didn't have the turn 2.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
my kill just worked.
Yeah.
So we could not make constructs. I think you misunderstood the game state.
Our construct trigger was consigned.
Yes. Okay. So now things are not the best. This is getting consigned too. All right. I guess I'm gonna pick up my Saga, but I don't like it.
Okay. I agree.
Like, oh God, we're so close. Like, we had any card that does anything here. Like, I think we just win. But
Yeah.
I think we're gonna lose in reality. This one's gonna haunt me. Anyways, yes. So they kill me on turn 3. So in game 2, what happens is,
Or you killed them on turn.
yeah, I killed them on turn 3 and I win.
Yeah.
2, 3. Okay, we're not quite done on board. Yeah. I love not being done on board. So game 2, what happens is, I keep a pretty good hand. My Saga is about to go out and find Vexing Ball, which is going to stop them. They don't have Allosaurus right in play. They don't have anything.
Yeah.
So my opponent consigns Chapter 3. So I'm not able to get Vexing Ball. But I do have Amulet in play. So I, this turn, realize that I can Summoner's Pact for a Grazer as a ritual to make Titan.
Yeah.
But doing so will involve putting Lotus Field in play and sacking all of my lands. So I will have no more lands at all of any kind. And I think for a while that's just legal.
Yeah.
Damn. So I sack all my lands, and I put Titan on the stack. Now, this Titan, whether this Titan is lethal or not, is complicated. As in, I in the game wasn't exactly sure. Because I had played 2 Lotus Fields in the course of making this Titan, and sacked all of my lands, which meant that, like, I was very close to having the Endless Loop all set up, but I first would have to haste the Titan, and I'm not totally sure if I would then have mana to do it post-combat. It was a little dicey. But my opponent thinks for a long time, casts Impulse in response, thinks some more, and casts Pact of Negation on the Titan. So I'm like, okay, well that's unfortunate because I'm going to die to my own Summoner's Pact trigger, so my Summoner's Pact of the Greats are on my next turn. Guess I'm cooked. Pass. My opponent goes, upkeep, cast Impulse again. So what has happened here is my opponent has not located a Psychic Consign, and it is now known to all parties that the game will be decided by one of the 2 players losing to a Pact trigger. So my opponent, I'm like, okay, you gotta flip the cards face up. My opponent is this Archdota, actually, known pro.
Yeah.
Refuses to show me the cards, and peeks at them, flips up a land, peeks at the card, flips up a Neoform, peeks at the card, flips an Allosaurus Rider, peeks at the card, and slams Island on the table and dies to their own Pact trigger. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I had lethal that turn, as I mentioned, but given that their hand didn't have a lot going on, apparently they had Neoform but no way to find Rider and no Rider at the time.
Yeah.
I don't think the decision to do this is unreasonable. But anyways, that's the story of how I beat Neoform at the Pro Tour. Alright. Dom, do you want to face me in the Arena of Ideas, playing on Amulet deck, as weird as that is?
Should we play a non-Amulet deck and Dom can just stream?
Well, I don't know. You express interest. Alternatively, we can fight someone else, but I don't really have a clear plan.
Wow, classic Brian with the Hornet symbol.
Yeah, it is nice that Silksong released yesterday for me.
Nice.
I have not started it yet. I had unfortunately had a pretty busy day at work.
Yeah, thanks for the subscription, Jennifer Rose! Oh yeah, I'm excited to play Hades too. But I also had kind of a busy day at work.
Yeah, I mean, I can't play any Hades 2 until I beat Silksong, which I'm told will take, 100 hours or something.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it in reverse.
So,
Nice. I'm glad to hear that, Clarm.
Would you say Silksong is good? Yeah, Dom, either of those is great. Why don't you play Belcher? Then you can really beat us up on stream and make our deck look embarrassing, even though it's totally broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird choice by Supergiant.
Yeah. Got us, Zoe!
Yeah, I suspect that I will spend roughly all of my free time doing that this week. Well, I guess that's not quite true. I have a few team-related things to do. But I expect I will spend all my non-doing team-related things time doing that.
Nice.
Team things like, Sanctum postmortem stuff. Teams like worrying about SystemMagic stuff for Richmond.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of team stuff to do.
Nice. Love the waves and stuff.
Did you like this kind of swirly gesture?
Yeah.
I that's the gesture I like to imagine that you imagine I make when I'm comboing.
That is what I imagine that you it was really fun following Andrew at the PT because you can't really spectate PT matches a lot of the time, and sometimes you would just walk up to watch Andrew's match and he's just doing this.
Yeah.
And you're like, he's winning. Because he's not doing this if he's losing, okay?
Well, yeah.
And a couple times Emma Shea came over and I was watching and he's like, how's Andrew's match? And I'm like, I don't know, but we've reached the gesticulating phase, which I think is good for Andrew.
The gesticulating phase is nice. Once you start doing this, usually they're cooked.
So I guess not only do I think that's what you do when you're comboing, but I've now seen it. I can confirm.
Yeah. Well, I did run in some really weird spots at the Pro Tour. I mean, against Tangrams, there was a situation where I failed a combo by an incredibly arduous and ridiculous series of circumstances, and I thought really hard about if I had any outs, and I had drawn a lot of weird lands. There were 6 different things that would be true if you not feel the combo, but they were all true. And so I thought really hard, and then I was like, I have 2 Titans at play, but Seiju, you're played and go. Nice. And then I won easily on the next turn.
Yeah, I learned that 30% of Amulet gameplay is gesticulating.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe more?
Not like more than it's not that much.
Yeah, okay.
But the loops are really complicated to explain.
Yeah.
God, okay, I had one opponent who was like really sus of the loops. Like they kept being like, wait, how are you doing that? And then I have to be like, no, you don't understand. Each iteration of the loop, I'm picking up the Beseiju, and then I'm channeling it to get back in the graveyard so it comes back into play when I sack the activates. They're like, oh, and like, I had to break it down. And that's when they're like, wait a minute, would you be able to do that? And they brought up the screen like, I've explained this a lot of times. I can't explain it any more times. I promise you were Ted. Go ask your Amulet friends. I did not cheat you, I promise.
What if I just say that in turn 1? I promise you're dead. Go ask your Amulet friends.
Depending on the matchup, that could even be true.
Nice. So we're just waiting for Dom to challenge us right now?
Yeah, I mean, I could challenge Dom, but I assume
he's like gathering a deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Have you considered some more letters?
No, I used enough letters. What letters? Any letters in particular that you like?
An E, an A, a Y, an O, another A, another E, maybe?
What about like a P, a Q, an L? For some reason, the pound symbol. Yeah, there you go.
Tom, that was a message just for you. Should we girly pop or not some more Pokemon? Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty down to girly... Just waiting on Moto. Okay, yeah. What are some other Pokemon that we could discuss are girly pop or not?
Okay, can I...
Wait. Okay, wait. I would like to discuss the Pokemon Raichu and how girly pop Raichu is.
Isn't the answer very girly pop? Isn't Raichu like an exemplar of girl poppiness?
Well, yeah, I think so too, but I wanted to hear Jennifer Rose's opinion.
Well, okay, but you asked Jennifer Rose a harder one, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I guess I wasn't sure it was so obvious. No, normal Raichu. Normal Raichu for sure. Maybe Mega Raichu. Maybe Mega Raichu X. I'm also curious about Mega Raichu X. Thank you. You don't know Raichu?
Wait. Okay, it's fine to not know many Pokemon, but I do think it's a bit much to not know the specific Pokemon Raichu.
Raichu's like, yeah.
Like it's sort of like how do I put this? Like, you know, like, okay, it's okay to say that you only play aggro decks. It's a bit much if where you're at is I only play specifically red and white aggro decks that are both those colors and have creatures and don't have synergies. You see, like, the first one's very reasonable. Second one's like, that's a lot, okay?
I wonder how high Raichu ranks in known Pokemon. Like, it's definitely not like top 10 or top 20. It's definitely top 50.
Wait, did Pokemon like not make it to the Land Down Under? Is that what happened?
Oh, maybe. I assume Pokemon is popular in Australia.
Raichu is his head guy, Jesus Christ. Wow!
Wow. Alright, Raichu been claimed not super girly pop. Okay.
This is an appalling upset. I'm gonna contact the Court of Appeals.
Okay, Jennifer Rose, my next girly pop or not Pokemon is Politoed.
Wow. Okay, that one I admit I don't know the answer.
Please discuss Politoed. Thanks for playing. Okay, Gotharita is definitely girly pop.
Have you seen the gloves? It's really something. Greg, will you later reveal what the channel said?
This was like 3 years ago that I watched this thing.
I see.
About girly pop Pokemon. I don't remember. The Pink Cheeks girly pop? Okay, great. Excellent. Thank you for your analysis. Okay, what about Scizor? S-C-I-Z-O-R.
Do you want me to like put a link in the chat, Greg? To Scizor?
We can put up a picture.
Yeah. There's a Scizor. It's not the largest, if I'm being honest.
I wonder, this playlist has all the answers. I wonder if this is the TikTok thing I saw. Oh, it opened up here.
Wow, the tears is nice.
Wow, yeah. Ooh, Flaffy. Flaffy is a nice one. Love the red queen's crown. Cliff hands. Love all that.
There you go. Good, strong answer. God, how did our stream get to this place? Remember when we used to talk about magic?
When did we do that?
I mean, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago at this point. But, yeah. Oh, the other fact you should know about chat is that obviously, given that I was in a testing house for Sanctum with Jason, I only made the Jason's not even here joke about every other sentence.
Yeah. Andrew said to me when I returned to Atlanta, Andrew was like, I have so many new bits for the stream. And I said, how many of them have to do with the current location of Jason Yee? And Andrew was like, well over half.
Well, yeah, I mean, I couldn't keep things down that low. So, anyways.
All right. What about a nice? What about one more for the road for Jennifer Rose? What about a nice Whiscash?
Wow, Whiscash is a real shout out. Whiscash is I don't know. The grin in Whiscash is kind of goofy.
Yeah, here's Whiscash.
Well, I didn't know its hidden ability was hydration. That's good to know.
What does hydration do? Does it remove status conditions or something?
Yeah, wait, am I using it? Yeah, okay.
Heal status.
Cool.
Okay.
I was worried it was the one. When you said that, I was worried I confused it.
Is that a good ability?
I'm not saying
Do you like combo it with rest?
Well, I
kind
think...
of goofy in a dad way. Okay, Jennifer Rose, if you send us the file for X-Heart 2, we will add it to the stream.
Oh yeah, that's true. God, okay, the X-Heart 2 thing. Wait, I gotta explain this too. So chat. Okay, while we're testing for the tournament. So first of all, you should know that I take PE testing Discords like pretty seriously, and so normally at the beginning of a testing process, I actually have a set of emojis I upload which are meant to like improve communication. Like, you know, they're like things that like I guess I find useful in like expressing precisely what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so I upload this beginning of the testing process. And then Jennifer Rose proceeds to react to literally everything that she ever reacts to with only X-Heart 2.
Yeah.
And what you should know is X-Heart 2, it's not clear what it means or what it depicts. No aspect of it is clear. And so you'll just be like...
No, it's someone hugging a heart.
Is
it's
it?
X-Heart 2. Yeah, you said once it was a bird. It's clearly not a bird.
I thought it was maybe a bird hugging a heart.
It's definitely not a bird.
So, anyways, so it's a bird. So like, okay, at some point in time, we're like someone's having a conversation with Jennifer Rose. I meet these people, and they say something, and she responds by reacting X-Heart 2 to what they said, and I'm like, I don't know what that means at all. Like, is she saying she agrees? She disagrees? She's saying... See, Zaya is a bird!
Oh, wow, it is a bird! Oh my god, that's insane!
Yeah, so anyway, Zaya's a bird.
Yeah.
But like, and I just don't even know what it means. Like, well, I think technically Zaya's like a Valerian. They're like bird people.
What is Zaya? What?
League of Legends character.
Ah, okay.
Thank
you. They're not in the animated Netflix show, so I don't know them, unironically.
Yeah.
Google Zaya? Okay.
She is, yeah, Bird Girl's definitely correct. But I mean, I think...
Oh, I see. Okay. Zaya is girly pop.
Thanks. How do I not know the lore? Of what? I know the lore of League. I just didn't know... The emote is not very big. It's hard to see.
I refuse to learn about League too, but I did enjoy the Netflix show, so I do randomly know some League lore. Also, to Mimic's comment, emojis improve communication like no Neoform. One of my biggest contributions with Sanctum was insisting that they add the no Neoform emote from SystemMagic to the Sanctum Discord early on, and then whenever anyone came anywhere close, to implying that they might play Neoform at the PT, I would react with the no Neoform emote.
Yeah, I did like that.
It's maybe my biggest contribution to the team.
I appreciated how consistent it was.
Yeah, and Andrew thought I wasn't checking the Discord. It was a nice way to let Andrew know that I was, in fact, checking the Discord.
I want to be clear that I never said that.
I know you never said that.
Okay. Nice, Dom. Dom's toaster has finished loading Moto.
Okay.
So finally we can play. Yeah, I mean, I played League for many years. I mean, I don't know. Also, fun fact, friend of me in the stream, Phil, used to play League semi-professionally for a brief period of time.
Friend of me of the stream and back on the Pro Tour, Phil.
Yes. Wait, Pignorn, this brings up an important question for me. Are you queued for the next Pro Tour? Inquiring mind needs to know. Like, I don't really know how many you got for, like, your 12-4 or whatever. Like, I don't really know anyone's situation. But anyways. Nice. Okay, see you there. Good to know. I'll probably make Greg come.
Oh, Richmond? I'm planning to come to Richmond. Assuming it's an open event with a P with
Yeah,
PGPs.
I think it is.
I'm planning to go to Richmond.
I wouldn't make you go if it was a closed event. That seems pretty... That's not a lot to ask, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was
Richmond
closed.
is closed? Brutal. Brutal. How am I going to get Greg to come? Okay, so we're playing against Belcher? I mean, this hand's a little bad, but I think we should keep. It does have Amulet, Titan, and lands, which are my main requirements.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it has a small amount of
It was
green.
Humble wrote it was 12-4 at like a few PTs ago.
Yeah, it doesn't recall eventually. Also, thanks. Yes, I appreciate it, Large Shark.
Yeah.
Wait, I guess... Hold on. This hand is more problematic than I thought.
Also, did you put the chart like that because it's CFT's version or
What?
the game log?
Hold on. I have no idea if I should keep.
If only Dom could tell us. Oh, I see the problems with the hand. But there's like a green mana thing.
Wait, I wasn't, like, mad. I just didn't know what... I was confused.
Yeah, you broke Andrew by repeatedly XR2ing him.
Well, wait, I think this hand isn't awful. I mean, it just needs to peel a green source. But, like, it doesn't have that many looks at it. I maybe should just mulligan. God. So if we keep, we go like Odawara, Saga, tapped Lotus Field. God, that's so bad. We I think should mull.
Okay, I'm down to mull.
Yeah. Okay, this hand is maybe even better.
Nice.
I think I just tuck Lotus Field because I want to be have Scape Shift lines available.
Okay,
it
that
does make
makes
the
sense.
Titan lines a little harder, but it seems right. Also, this hand is a little bad.
I agree. Aren't all Amulet hands a little bad?
Yes. Well, sometimes you should have a turn 2 Titan, so I guess maybe not yes, but
Okay.
certainly a fair percentage of them are.
I like... Is it just any Minkasynth Gardens?
No, it's the Mycosynth Gardens, Greg.
Okay, but it's not legendary.
Yeah. You've gone to 5? It'll be fine. I also somewhat think that Belcher's a keep matchup, but
Jennifer Rose, me. The answer is me.
yeah, this is not an Andrew task. It doesn't involve knowing people or playing endless hours of Magic, which are my main strengths. This does slow me my schedule down, but I think it's fine. I'm going to be able to Sage them, and I want to play something next turn. We're chilling.
Yeah, it's not Valakut Molten Pinnacle. It's just a Minkasynth Gardens. It's like the Endstone in Limited. Like, it's not just any Endstone, everyone. It is the Endstone.
Yeah, Pignorn, I do think it is very funny that you played by far the best thing in the format without trying. Ooh, that is a good draw. Let's play that.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it gets countered, but that's fine. Okay, So I'm going to play with red and then I'm going to Besage You is my plan.
Okay.
If this resolves, then I might copy it. I guess I don't really know what that accomplishes, but I could do it. Okay, I'm just going to Besage You.
Okay.
By the way, piece of advice, you're playing this matchup, you I think mostly should Besage You them in game 1s. Post board, it's pretty bad usually.
Nice. Love that, Jennifer Rose.
Wait, what is there a GP in Brisbane?
Yeah.
Which format?
I'm sure it's a format that smells nice.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's an important question. Okay, let's spelunking.
Yeah.
It's a plan with a few flaws.
Which cave do you want to go spelunking in?
I was thinking in the Crumbling Vestige.
Okay.
Oh. T-West, huh? So we are going to be able to go for a kill next turn.
I just said it's a format that oh, you're talking to Nicole. Maybe it's standard, and standard will be sinky by then. I don't know.
Okay, I have some plans for next turn.
Okay. Do they have flaws?
They do have some flaws.
Okay.
One of the flaws is that I don't love that Dom has revealed Sink into Stupor. But don't worry about too much about that right now.
Okay. More like stink into stupor.
Are you right?
I am right.
Wow, I thought maybe you were wrong. Okay,
Have you met me? I'm always right. Yeah. Pig Norton gets it. A Brewer's Paradise.
So I could now... Let's think about this. So we could pack for Titan and we could cast it, and it'll get sunk. But then all of Summoners packed it, which is really bad. So, yeah, I think you should be careful of signing yourself up for something so difficult. Oh,
yeah. Pact is a good point.
What do you mean? We can pay for Pact. We have GG off the Monkeys and Gardens.
Okay, and then do you plan to, then Besage You your Vexing Bauble in response, or?
Oh, I see what you mean, yes. I mean, I guess I don't really want to cycle my Vexing Ball right now, although I could. I maybe just want to cast Scapeshift. It's a plan with some flaws, but it seems maybe right. I mean, I think it'll just get countered somehow, but that's fine.
Okay.
Maybe I should just chill. Oh, God. But no, if we chill, war will happen. We want to jam this turn because this is the war turn.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So, okay, we should just Scapeshift. And then, don't worry, at some point during the process, we're going to have to sack our Bobble, but it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Scapeshift has issues with bounce spelunking. Well, okay. I mean, I guess that's sort of true. What am I supposed to do, though? I sort of need to do something. So wait, what does actually happen? So if they bounce Spelunking, I can get the other two Vestiges? I guess I can't really get up to Titan, huh? Yeah, I kind of think I should Scapeshift anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really like Mumble and Pray.
Yes, I think it's too bad. Wait, I'm actually gonna do something weird. I'm
Filter for green.
Yes, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna filter for green.
Yeah.
Because if the Scapeshift were to resolve unhindered, then it's fine anyway.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then I have a green.
Yeah. Getting 2 bounce lands and 2 Besajus is a bit of a plan with flaws because of how state-based effect works, but I like where your head's at.
Yeah, I mean, getting 1 bounce into Besage is probably part of the plan, though. I guess Dueling Green didn't help that much, because if Dom does just bounce the Scape Shift, then... The sink is really cooking us, is I guess I would characterize things.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting canceled. Alright, we're canceled. What?
Andrew, you told me you wouldn't get us canceled.
Well, it was a limited time offer. Okay, I guess now I'm gonna pass.
Early on, I was like, I'll stream with you, Andrew, but don't get me canceled. And he was like, okay, I won't. Now I'm canceled?
What if I cycle the bobble? I think I need to cycle this.
Okay.
I don't love it.
Isn't it okay because they tapped out?
I guess it's pretty okay. Yeah, okay, you're saying we can chill.
Now I think
I'm scared of land hardcast Charbelcher, but it's fine. I can rumble into it and answer for it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's because of the political landscape is shifting.
This is not your best work.
I actually think it is.
And you know what's even worse, Greg? Jason's not even here.
Jason! See? Chad loves it! Chad thinks it's my best work. Thank you, Chad.
Chad, why would you do this? Wait, what is this? They're whirring? Oh, it's Tameshi? Oh god, that means we're just dead. So because this is 8, 9... Yeah, we're just dead.
Yeah.
Much to consider. Well, maybe we'll just do our classic Andrew's stream, win a big tournament with the deck, and immediately have a stream where we can't win with it.
I mean, that's a classic.
Okay, well anyway, it's time to show Dom our collection and how large it is. I maybe should ask him how many unable screens they have, because they have a lot. I also boarded Force of Vigors, a class piece of collection. Okay, so in this matchup, you have to make a lot of space. I need dismembers too, and I need Vex Bubble too. So a lot of things are going to get cut. Don't ask too many questions about why. We cut one of these, by the way.
Okay.
So, the premise, by the way, is that we're not trying to combo them. So some of the lands that are mainly for comboing them, we just cut those. So, like, that goes, this goes. Oh yeah, 3 of these go. In fact, wait, are we on the play, the draw? We're on the play. On the play, all 4 go.
Nice.
We leave one on the play, but not on the draw.
Okay, nice.
So, wait. I need to cut one more card. I don't remember the last cut.
Ice Still Explorer is kind of a funky looking friend.
Oh, it was the Mikes and the cards, I think.
Okay.
Although it is a blue source for stock up, that was discussed. Wait, we might decide not to cut it because of that. I'm trying to remember.
We do not have Ghost Quarter. And thanks, Monez.
I tried the Ghost Quarter. I think it's not good. Because the game goes so long post-board, the land destruction just isn't actually good. Was my experience. My experience was that in game 1 against Belcher, Ghost Quarter would help, but post-board, it's just not.
I think Ice Still Explorer is girly pop, but only if you like, look at that art. Look at those eyes.
Look at those eyes. Man, I don't remember at all what we were cutting. Huh. Okay. Oh, wait, it was the second Summoner's Pact, I think.
Nice.
That's right.
Good job, V-Bolter.
I think that's what we're doing. Because you don't really want a Summoner's Pact for Collect Roof. Yeah, okay, I think this is what we're doing, but I'm not 100% sure. I know we agreed to cut one Titan, it was sort of unhinged.
Yeah.
But
a nice thing about Andrew is that he kept saying the phrase, "We'll show them our collection," as if it made any sense. Like, many times during the weekend, Andrew would be like, "It's okay, against Belcher we have an easy plan, it's to show them our collection," and not explain it all.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Anyways, have a good flight,
Have a good flight.
This hand's a little bad. It's not extremely bad. It has... I think I maybe want to keep. It has some nice properties.
Okay.
It doesn't have a lot of our collection, is the one problem with it.
I mean, it has Malevolent Rumble, which we'll find the oof.
Yeah, okay. Good point. This I want to be clear that I'm not confident this hand is a keep, but I am going to keep it.
Okay. If only we had Dom watching.
No. It's better this way.
Man, I like... Maybe I already said this, I forget. But I like during these Amulet streams, I just like... I have nothing to contribute. I can fully lean into the nonsense.
Yeah, so a Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, it is... it might even be Tuesday. Nope. We still have a bit.
Well, yeah, when it becomes Tuesday, keep in mind that we're going to have to wish my mom a happy unbirthday then.
Okay.
So... A real 1-2 punch, as it were. Well, I already did well at the PT. Now I can do all this science. Ooh, 6. 6 is nice. Let's take 6.
Okay. Maybe 3?
Greg, we're 6.
4?
I guess I don't quite admit I hate the 6, although hasting the 6 would be very funny.
Hasting the 6. Can I rank the Green Sun Zenith targets from least to most girly pop?
Really? A classic question for the SystemMagic trading.
Okay, I think it's 6-1. Ice Hill Explorer 2.
Great list so far.
Arboreal Grazer 3, Primeval Titan 4. Sorry, it's great. It's just not very girly pop. Are there any others that I missed? Oh, Tireless Tracker. Tireless Tracker is above Arboreal Grazer.
Wow. That's savage. Although Pokemon and Cogwishers does sound kind of nice.
Collector Oof is right below Ice Hill Explorer.
Okay, so let's think a little here. I think that I should Titan. And the reason is because I have Boseiju. So, like, there's no world they can whir and counter the Titan unless they have, like, Disruption over 6, which I think is basically impossible.
Okay.
So yeah. I think Titaning is good.
Yeah, it's not pick 2 Spider-Man Pignorn. It's pick 2 Enter the Omen Paths. Wow, this would get you an achievement on Arena.
For doing what?
Casting a spell with converted mana cost 6 or more with only 3 lands in play.
I mean, that's a Tuesday for me to Titan. Okay. I mean, that's not that bad for us.
Agreed.
I guess I do only have 4 mana now, but it'll be okay.
Nice, we got Pignorn. See, when you play it, you can discuss how funny it is that all the cards are human spider heroes.
I do think it's possible that the Into the Wind Path version is funnier.
It's so much funnier.
Oh god, is this War for Lotus into Tameshi? Oh my god. I'm getting very punished for not holding up the Boseiju, which I maybe should have done, but that was very awkward to do.
Well, I mean, some zero. It's not like some people are heroes and some people are villains, you know?
Have word Tameshi Belcher? Yeah. Okay, wait. I want to fight Dom again. That was too bad. I promise this matchup's fine. I promise we played it a lot. I want another match. The Gorgas match took as long as like 3 of those.
That's true. Our match has started.
Yeah, okay. Okay, the big...
Okay, I gotta say, looking at some of the Into the Omen Path arts, the ones that are spiders are pretty clearly spiders, okay? They always have a lot of spidery things going on.
I don't think the lack of spiders could be described as the problem.
Yeah, hero villain stuff, that's fair. It's definitely not obvious. Like, some of the villains aren't that, classically villain looking. But I don't know. Now you just have to know what all the Spider-Man cards are, which is fine.
What does Temu stand for?
Temu, like the website Temu, where you get shitty products. People will refer to things as like Temu blank, meaning it's like an off-branded, not as good.
I mean, I've heard off-brand. I don't know if I've ever heard Temu.
Oh wow, you're just not aware of the lore.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Sometimes Dan describes himself as off-brand Hane.
Yeah, you could call him Temu Hane.
Okay.
That's just like a thing people say now.
I guess I wouldn't do that. What makes it so common matchup? Well, I played it a lot. I mean, if you ask me questions about matchups that I played for the Pro Tour, I just have played them a completely ungodly amount.
Also, I don't think Andrew thinks it's like favorable. He thinks it's just fine.
I think it's close.
Yeah.
I can tell you that we played like some massively long sets of this matchup post board, and I'm pretty sure that the post board matchup is like even. Also, here's another fun fact: Titan had a winning record in this matchup at the Pro Tour, like over half.
Yeah. I
think that's like, to be clear, I think the match was unfavorable, but like that is the same I just made is true. Like it's bold, you know. It would be very bold to say it's like substantially bad given that fact. Literally most of your twins, that's really quite the stat.
Wow, all of my construction wins were against Belcher.
Greg, what percentage of statements that you make that are true would you say are vacuously true?
Not that many. Like 3.
3 is a deranged answer. Okay, so here I want to besage you, Dom.
Okay.
Because I don't want to let this be a whir turn.
Okay, what card did he take?
He took Force Negation.
Okay.
So I'm going to play T-West and besage you.
Okay.
Yeah. I know that we could Malevolent Rumble and try to force the Force Pitch, but I think we're going to force it next turn anyway.
Yeah.
So I think just doing this is better.
Why upkeep?
Oh, I guess no reason. I guess it's strictly worse. So it definitely doesn't matter, but it is strictly worse.
Were you worried about your Viseju getting Force of Negation?
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Nice.
I'm always worried about that. Weren't you worried about that? But yeah, in general, like, okay. Let's cast Rumble first, I think. I want to bait with Rumble. Because, like, Dom might counter this. And it's definitely the one I want to get countered of these two.
Yeah.
Like, it's not at all implausible to counter this Rumble. Okay. So now, what do I need to happen here? I guess what I need is, well, I guess ideally Dom's hand would not contain all of land word bids. That would be ideal. Ice Tail might be good here. Now that it's our main deck. But it was, to be fair... Oh, wow. Tapland? Okay, Tapland is nice for us. I guess, could this, like, mean he has anything? I guess, like, Jawari Disruption doesn't stop us. Yeah, okay. I'm just casting Blinking.
Yep. Could be a nice time to find the Wandering Minstrel.
Like, I think Dom should counter this if he has a counterspell. I think. Do you think otherwise?
I assume he should counter it. Seems pretty good.
Okay. I'm just going to play Vesuva, I guess.
Okay. As Forest?
I think as T-West.
Okay.
The idea is that if we draw Gruul Turf, we can transmute T-West.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Are you Simic Growth Chamber, you mean?
No, two T-West just pay for as a T-West transmute.
Oh, right. Good point.
Simic Growth Chamber would work anyway. Well, I mean, it would be work turn N-1, but like...
Yeah.
Are we just dead again? No? Okay, I love to see us alive.
I didn't know that was a card in their deck.
Well, normally it's Razor Grass, but it doesn't matter much. Okay, let's summon Respect.
Okay.
I mean, my strategy is to continue to play cards Dom must counter. Maybe he won't have the counter spell. So far, he's been very good at having it, though. What was pitched?
Nothing. He just cast Disrupting Shoal.
Oh, I see. All right. Pass.
Yep.
So I guess Dom doesn't have anything. We don't have anything. Is most likely the game state.
Yeah, that appears what's happening.
Maybe I should have played the Vestige. I don't know. But yes, my take on Titan is that I think the Belcher match is 45%. All the other matches are great. So the deck is very good. Okay, great. See, I'm very smart and also handsome. as you can see. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I'm not sure if I think it's important, but it is true. Yeah, it seems like taking their lands away doesn't do anything at this point. I think I should get Summoner's Pact.
Okay.
And my plan is the next turn Summoner's Pact it for Titan. Slow
Nice.
Titan.
I like the plan.
Oh, Storm is very hard to beat. Well, wait, do you want me to tell you about one of my 2 losses instructed for Subtlety Blue-Black Frog? Because my 2 losses instructed were a Boros Energy player and 4 Subtlety Blue-Black Frog.
Wow, that is very funny.
I believe the 4 Subtlety Blue-Black Frog matchup to be very unfavorable for this
Wow.
game track home.
Should I play 4 Subtlety Black Frog at Energy Champs?
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, no.
Okay.
But you could. Okay.
Well, I like that we're not dead.
I mean, oh. Okay, let's just do that,
Okay.
right?
Into Titan with the
I
vestige.
mean, the idea is just like, I'd rather jam this than this.
No, that makes sense. I like it.
I think the answer is bad. But, you know, like, I think the presumptive claim that you're making that this deck beats, quote-unquote, beats the common decks is unlikely true.
I mean, I assume it's bad into Gorios, which
I would
was
assume
the
that
most
also.
popular deck.
Yes. Like, I think the deck you're describing might beat up, like, exactly Amulet and Belcher and nothing else. And also, don't count the Belcher deck out.
Yeah.
Also, like, a lot of my problem was the 4 Salty. I think I might have won if they were playing normal Blue Black Frog. Okay, we've died. Damn. Well, we really are doing a good job of losing a lot on our post Andrew doesn't say anything about the PD with a totally broken deck stream.
I mean, that's how it works.
Yeah,
we
we
always lose in our post PT streams. You used up all your luck.
I guess that is somewhat true. I did run pretty hot in some spots. Okay. So now I'm going to do this deranged thing again. So all of these, this. Cut one of these is what we decided. Cut all 4 of these were on the play. Cut this.
Both of those fields or just one?
No, just one.
Okay. Gardens?
It's the land that it's Echoing Deeps.
Oh, okay.
And then wait, I'm forgetting something important. Scape Shifts, yeah. Okay, and then I think I did cut the gardens last time, even though I'm not really sure that's correct. But I guess looking at my lanes, it does seem like I don't have a better option. So okay. I'm worried this is too few blue sources, but I don't know. They'll provide me a blue source.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, some of my opponents weren't very good. Look, I'm not gonna name who this person is, but one of my opponents may have asked me, "Hey, why do all the Amulet decks play Scape Shift? I get that it ramps you from 4 to 6, but like, why is that good?" And I was like, "Oh well, you control Amulet and Scape Shift and 4 lands, you win the game." And they were like, "Oh, good to know." So, anyways, much to consider. Let's mulligan.
I agree.
These are some hands. The problem with this hand is that even if we draw a land, it's bad.
Okay, I'd mulligan.
Okay, I agree. Okay. This I like. I want the Saga. Probably just like Forest GSC is my guess.
That makes sense to me.
Well, no, except the GSC is an oof. It's possible that oof is better.
Oh, oof.
Like, I wonder if I'm supposed to tuck, like, Primeval Titan Forest. And then I can go through for a turn 3 Vexing Ball Protected Oof. Is pretty good. I think that might be right.
Okay. Amulet Titan, more like Amulet Oof.
Look, chat, I promise that I've already spent too long discussing how mill matches up against various decks in the PT house. I don't want to discuss it anymore.
I'm glad I was gone by the time that part happened.
Big Norton, that is probably true. I certainly wouldn't know anything about that.
Okay, I want to make it clear that I don't really know how Escape Shift works. But I would also say I have a loving family and diverse interests and well-phrased priorities and shit.
I even have some of those things. Some of them.
Nice.
It's left as an exercise to read over which...
Do you want to use your Boseiju?
No. They have a mountain post board, so you don't want to kill their lands.
Oh, I see, okay.
Like, you kind of want to hit Lotus Fields.
Oh, I see, okay.
But you don't want to hit lands.
Yeah.
So, I just, like, almost never go after lands post board.
Also, doesn't Lotus Field have hexproof?
No.
Can't you not hit it?
What? Greg, that's... What do you mean? Not Sanjay Infinity deck, it's maybe the best deck that isn't Titan. I think it's quite good.
The joke is that it's Lotus Bloom, but you keep saying Lotus Field. So you're saying I should Boseiju Lotus Field, and Lotus Field does have hexproof. Lotus Bloom, the actual card you want to target, which is not the card you were saying you want to target.
No, I think I meant Lotus Field.
Okay, well...
Anyways, so I'll float one. Let's Vex our opponent. And then I'm going to play a Boseiju. I can just pick it up later. It's fine.
Okay.
Because this is a ritual, so I don't want to waste
Yeah.
it. And then we're just going to show our opponent our collection.
Nice.
Also, we won't be able to activate Vexing Ball once this is true, by the way. That's a funny fact. Okay, well now the game state's going to get really strange.
Nice.
So I guess I can play this as an island. I probably want to do that.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And it's so hex prone.
It is very hex prone. Is there like a bounce spell in response, or nope? It's just getting countered. Is that true? Okay, I mean we'll take that. Oh, it's getting consigned. All right. So then it resolves, but it won't be able to be activated, and I'm just going to hold this, I think.
That makes sense.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Yep.
The game state has reached a fairly deranged stage. This is common, by the way. I've won games of this matchup by attacking with creatures.
Nice.
I've also lost them by attacking with creatures, you should know. Okay, Charbel's been revealed. Okay, that's good to know. A common thing that happens is they cast Charbelcher while the Oof is still in play, and then at some point you need to Boseiju it. So, anyways, keep in mind that might happen. Oh, nice. Okay, look at all these forests we've got.
Yeah. It's weird that you put so many islands in your basically mono-green deck.
Well, Greg, they're to cast stock up.
Oh, okay. You did say you were worried about having blue sources.
Yeah. Well, look. This card won the Pro Tour.
Did it really?
Yeah.
By casting it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It tapped Kahira.
I see.
Okay. Nice. Working as designed. They don't even have counter mana up, right? This is just like extremely safe to do. I think so.
Seems safe.
I guess I'm gonna play my Battle Stand first for vague and undefined reasons.
Okay.
I maybe can even explain what they are, but okay, we're cooking. So Green's Zenith is very good here because if it resolves, we're going to find Collector Oof.
Yeah, I do like that.
So I guess I'm going to take 2 copies of Green's Zenith
Okay.
in case 1 copy won't do.
I understand the vision.
And then we're going to show them our collection.
Yeah.
Greg, why don't you like it when I explain that we're going to show them our collection? It's very straightforward. Okay, so they're flood mining our Oof. So I'm going to respond to that by killing the Lotus Field.
Okay.
Because now, like, well, I guess we could still lose this turn, but it's sort of hard. Because next turn we're going to have a very large collection. So...
Yeah, Lotus. It is weird that. Well, see, it's because Floodmaw is in play. We're allowed to Beseiju the Lotus Field.
Oh, that makes sense.
It no longer had Hexproof.
Oh, great. Now we can also turn off the. I mean, I guess I should probably turn it off. I don't know. Is that like dangerous for some reason? I don't think so. I think I just kill it.
Yeah.
Okay. Collect Roof. So you want to cast this for 3, I think, because of Disrupting Shoal.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Let's see. Is 5 or 4 harder?
There is a Vexing Bauble in play. Oh, but I guess you can Vexing Bauble Consign.
Yes.
5 is Suppression Ray. 4. Are there any 4s?
There's the tutor for an instant one, but they have less of that than Suppression Rays, I think.
Okay, yeah.
But also they've milled. We've seen 2 Suppression Rays and 0 of that. And they might have cast if they had it too. I think doing it for 3 is fine.
Okay.
This is obviously all very niche because of what you said, but
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about getting 6, but I'm definitely going to collect Roof first.
Nice.
And the next turn, I guess my plan is to get Primeval Titan.
Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
But because this is close to checkmate. Like, it's very hard for me to get 2 collect Roofs off the table. Thanks, Shadow Titan. I'm glad you like it.
Can you make Collector Roof big? I want to see what he looks like. Wow, what a nice collection.
Okay, Dusk goes real crazy against Hardcast. That's a bit concerning. I have some concerns about recent developments.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess I like that we're alive. Oh, that's very good. Like, I wonder if I should cast no spells and pass. I mean, I could, I guess, because, okay, I guess if I green something, it will have to be countered or else we win. But... oh my
That is
God.
nice.
But, like, if I hold up the Odawara, it's, like, very hard to lose. Because if Dom gets nothing but our collective, I'll just bounce the thing and pay 2.
But then won't they just replay Dusk Rose and kill us?
Yeah, I guess it's a plan with some flaws. Okay, you want to slam GC?
I mean, it doesn't seem like the Odawara actually keeps us alive.
Yeah.
If Dom has another Flood Maw.
What if I Zenith for 6? Yeah, that's an option. I'm worried that Zenith for 6 isn't that good, though.
Well, I think you should Zenith for 6 the other way. Zenith for X equals 6.
I think I should just Zenith for X equals 6 most likely.
Yeah.
Wait, I should make it X equals 7, I think.
Yeah.
Because they have a 7, so.
Yeah.
We were worried about counter. Well, yeah, but, like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, the problem is, as Greg points out, well, oh my God, I guess I could, like...
Oh, they have Jawari. Wait, Jawari is a good point.
This is really hard. So, wait a minute, Greg. I think you might be wrong about the bounce thing. So, like,
okay.
Because okay, so let's say they EOT bounce Collector. We can go bounce Charbelcher, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
And then like we're like pretty alive, right?
Yeah.
Because if they replay it, then the next turn we replay our oof, so it doesn't get them anywhere. Wait, I just want to find 6. I'm back to thinking we just find 6.
Okay.
Analyst, that isn't good. Okay. 6 is on the case. Just a collective and a 6 chilling out with some weird artifacts.
Yep.
That is true. What is this? Okay. Waterlogged Teaching Resolves.
Yep. The book kind of looks like a magic card.
Okay, so they have Floodmaw now.
Yeah.
But it's okay. we just put 6 on the battlefield. That was our plan.
Because then we can attack with 6 and get back Beseiju, right? That's what
No.
6
You
does?
can only get it from the milled cards.
Oh, dang.
But in general, I think attacking the 6 is usually pretty good, is how I would characterize it.
Yeah.
I
I mean, 6 isn't that afraid of 7. It's because it doesn't know.
Okay, so now that's very good. I'm going to take Vesuva, and I'm going to Vesuva my bounce land and then pick up my Beseiju.
Okay, why not just take a bounce land?
That's a valid point. Okay, I'll take Drill Turf.
Okay, I mean, I guess it seems the same. I guess I just don't know. I know what happened to 9, okay? You don't have to tell 6 is right there. She can hear you.
All right, I guess we got.
I feel got.
This is a really nice game state. Can I just bring that up? There's also still nothing to flashback with R6, unfortunately.
Yeah, the mana discount because of 6 is nice.
We're for 0 for... So it's going to find Lotus? That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
What a game. This is what the games normally look like in my experience, post-board. Is like totally deranged, but... Okay, so let's work through this. So, if I bounce the Belcher... I guess we still die, huh? If I bounce the Lotus Bloom... I guess I'm dead, huh? Is that true? It seems like I'm dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get back the thing, they just replay it and sack one of their stupid 1/2s. If I bounce the Charbelcher, they just replay Charbelcher and kill us. If I bounce the Lotus Bloom, then they... Well, we certainly can bounce Dusk Rose.
Bouncing Dusk Rose is a bit of a plan with flaws, as it is Dom's main phase, and he can just cast a Dusk Rose.
Yeah. Okay, we're dead.
Okay.
There's no even Mountain Outs. The Mountain Outs are normally nice when you lose.
Yeah.
Well, we have not done a lot of winning on this particular stream.
What a good stream. Should we earn the Fleam avatar, do you think? Is now a good time?
How does one earn the Fleam avatar?
I don't know, there's an ad for it.
All right, well, I guess I'll just think of something else to do for my Patreon post, now that I
Yeah.
can't write about how broken Amulet is.
Boy, do I have the most for you, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm sure the solution is Esper Mediums.
Esper Mediums.
But, yes. The deck's totally broken, but, I tried to demonstrate this stream.
Andrew, this is Fleam.
I see.
If you were confused about, can you make Fleam big, please?
Yes, I can.
I guess maybe no, you can't make Fleam big.
I can't make the art big, it seems.
If you put in your deck, can you make Fleam
that is
big?
no.
Okay.
You just need to be... You're on the wrong scene. In the collection scene, this is just how it works.
Okay. Didn't want people want to look at their cards in their collection?
No.
Isn't that the main time they don't want to look at them?
Don't be ridiculous.
And
Why would you... Wait,
how-
you want to look at my collection?
Yeah. Like, I guess I can't.
Okay, wait, hold on. No worries. Wait, I can't add more? I want to add more. Wow. It was very rude of it to cut me off. I was planning to add more copies. Oh, wait, does the God account just not actually have... Can you not actually add more even though it's a God account? Is that how it works? I never considered this before. Okay, no. Good.
Nice.
Okay. Anyways,
Also-
here's my collection of oofs.
Nice. It's a good collection. We were off the rails before. Also, please discuss in the YouTube comments below, in addition to comments about girly popness and wishing Andrew's mom a happy birthday, which Amulet Titan cards do you think should have weird art in your Amulet list?
So chat, this is actually an important topic in our circles, which is that according to Tristan, Dom issued a ruling from the Amulet Council that you weren't allowed to play these bounce lands. You had to play the double master ones.
You have to play the full art ones.
Yes. You these are not allowed. Dom, can you confirm that the Amulet Council had this ruling?
Also,
because every Amulet player does this, all of them.
Also, apparently, Echoing Deeps too. Apparently, you have to play the weird full art Echoing Deeps.
Dom, literally every Amulet player I know plays a double master bounce lands. Every single one, all of them, but especially you. But anyways, I think this is about going to do it for our stream. I don't know. Congrats to me. Happy birthday to my mom.
Yeah, congrats to Andrew. Happy birthday to Andrew's mom. We're back. Thanks for sticking around with us as we were, not back for a while. It's good to be back. Our next stream will be 2 days from today, Wednesday night.
And I'm not really sure we're going to be streaming, if I'm being honest.
I know we're going to be streaming.
I don't know about that.
Do we know this person?
No, but you can raid them.
Okay, we're going to raid Guilt's Fire, who's prepping for the RC.
Wow. We certainly weren't doing that. Anyways.
Yeah, we were. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you're watching for the first time, be sure to subscribe, follow, and, comment below all the various things we said. If you're watching on Twitch, enjoy Guilt's Fire's stream. If you're watching on YouTube, watch the next video. I don't know what. Bye!